Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. March 2nd is a date that marks major structural shifts in history, from the declaration of new nations to breakthroughs in the formulas of physics and computing. The maiden flight of the Concorde and the creation of the U.S. Shield highway markers on this day are fascinating milestones, one representing the limits of speed and materials, and the other the structural organization of our entire transportation grid. Let us look at the significant historical events of March 2nd, categorized by cultural, educational, financial, physical/mental/relational health, political, professional, social, spiritual, and technological points of view. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From cultural point of view, 1904, birth of Dr. Seuss. Theodore Geisel was born on this day. His unique structural approach to rhyme and illustration revolutionized children's education and literacy worldwide. 1933, King Kong premiere. The landmark film premiered in New York City, setting a new technical formula for stop-motion animation and special effects in cinema. 1965, The Sound of Music premiere. One of the most successful film musicals in history debuted, becoming a cultural touchstone for storytelling and music. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From educational point of view, 1867, U.S. Department of Education. The U.S. Congress created the first Department of Education to help states establish effective school systems, a major move toward institutionalizing learning. 1917, Jones-Shafroth Act. President Woodrow Wilson signed this act, granting U.S. citizenship to the people of Puerto Rico and restructuring the island's educational and political relationship with the mainland. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From financial point of view, 1901, U.S. Steel founders. While we discussed its incorporation recently, this period marked the finalization of the merger that created U.S. Steel, the first billion-dollar corporation. This company's financial scale built the modern world. 1995, Yahoo incorporation. Originally, Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web, Yahoo was incorporated on this day, signaling the massive financial shift toward the dot-com era. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From physical/mental/relational health point of view, 1880, birth of Gillette Haydon. A pioneering dentist and periodontist who co-founded the American Academy of Periodontology, she significantly influenced the professional formulas for preventative dental health. 1955, Claudette Colvin's Brave Act. 9 months before Rosa Parks, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery bus, an act of immense mental and social courage that helped spark the civil rights movement. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From political point of view, 1836, Texas independence. The Republic of Texas formally declared its independence from Mexico on this day, which was also Sam Houston's 43rd birthday, a major geopolitical restructuring of North America. 1917, abdication of Tsar Nicholas II. In the midst of the Russian Revolution, the Tsar abdicated the throne, ending 3 centuries of Romanov rule and setting the stage for the Soviet Union. 1931. Birth of Mikhail Gorbachev, the Soviet leader whose policies of glasnost and perestroika led to the restructuring of the USSR and the eventual end of the Cold War. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From professional and social point of view, 1903, the Martha Washington Hotel, the first hotel exclusively for women, opened in New York City, providing a safe social and professional hub for women entering the urban workforce. 1925, route numbering system. U.S. state and federal highway officials adopted the nationwide route numbering system and the shield-shaped marker, a massive logistical and professional engineering feat. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From spiritual point of view, 1810, birth of Pope Leo XIII. Known as the working man's pope, he wrote Rerum Novarum, a spiritual and social encyclical that addressed the rights and duties of capital and labor during the Industrial Revolution. 1939, election of Pope Pius XII. Cardinal Eugenio Pacelli was elected as Pope on his 63rd birthday, a pivotal moment for spiritual leadership at the dawn of World War II. Historically significant things that happened on March 2nd. From technological point of view, 1949, first non-stop flight. The B-50 Superfortress Lucky Lady 2 landed in Texas after completing the first non-stop flight around the world, proving the structural endurance of modern aviation. 1969, Concorde's first flight. The supersonic Anglo-French airliner, took its maiden test flight in France. For an engineer, this was a pinnacle of aerospace design and speed. 1983, CD launch. Compact discs, CDs, and players were released for the first time in North America and Europe, revolutionizing the data storage and music industry. 1995, discovery of the top quark. Researchers at Fermilab announced the discovery of the top quark, the final piece of the standard model of particle physics. Hi viewers, family and friends. How did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology. Reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us. I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question, what would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments, what would you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.